What is going on?
Does it live up to the hype?
What is going on, guys? It is Chris with 605 Brew Reviews, back with yet another beer review. And today, super excited for this. We have a beer from Treehouse Brewing Company in Monson, Massachusetts. This is their Doppelgänger Double IPA. And just a couple quick notes on this one. It is an 8% Double IPA. Can says, we're excited that you're holding Treehouse Brewing Company's big brother to alter ego, Doppelgänger. It builds upon an alter ego with an amplified kettle and dry hop, resulting in a hugely tropical beer with notes of papaya, mango, peach, excuse me. It is a result of our uncompromising dedication to fresh, progressive, and delightful beer. We hope you enjoy it with laughter, good cheer, and in the company of those you love.
There's a lot of love.
It's a tall order.
This was canned December 27th. It's January 13th, so about 2.5 weeks out. Pretty fresh.
It's a newborn.
Thank you, Aaron, so much for bringing this
problem.
one. I'm pretty excited about this, and we'll go ahead and get it into a can, let you guys know what it looks like, smells like, tastes like, give you our final verdict on the Doppelgänger.
For those of you paying attention, into a glass, because it's already in a can.
In a glass! Guys, so the appearance of the Doppelgänger, I'm just gonna say pineapple juice. That's the closest thing.
It's a
Pretty
little bit
much.
darker than that.
Yeah, I don't think it's classified in any IPA, right? It's just a double
Just read
IPA.
that,
Just double.
that bottom note.
It's pretty dark and down at
It says the man who 12/27/17 stepped into yesterday. So the man who stepped into yesterday, whatever that
It's
means.
pretty odd.
Yeah.
Kind of mind-fucking.
It's quite ambiguous, isn't it?
But anyway, kind of a
Hazy.
juicy, hazy, looks like a milkshake.
Yeah.
Not a lot of like yeast,
Oh,
like
can't use
you
that
get
one.
with a lot of the NE IPA.
Yeah.
You still get the yeast at the bottom. It's just not quite a, you know what I mean?
I didn't
Yeah,
even get.
Still hazy, but
Yeah,
not
I didn't even
yeasty.
get mine.
Yeah.
I poured the bottom of the can and
So-
didn't get any.
Nice kind of
We got a
glass
little
lacing.
particulate in mine, but I mean nothing
I didn't
horrible.
get any off that.
Let's go ahead and get into the aroma on the Treehouse Doppelgänger.
Mosaic.
Yeah.
Woo!
A little bit of grassy, but a lot of
You get
juicy,
some of that grassy
like
too,
tropical.
Yeah.
Almost a little bit of like a garlic, kind of that onion, like earthy thing. It's very subtle, but then just
I can, yeah,
I could see
get
that.
that.
The edge of
touch,
onion,
yeah.
chives or something. Yeah, I could see that.
But otherwise, just like a huge tropical, juicy mango, papaya, peach. I get like a stone
Fruit
fruit
ball.
thing. I always get that from Mosaic beers. But anything to add,
The
anybody?
grassiness for Mosaic to me is, at least the way it's utilized most of the time, is pretty grassy. That's a lot of what I get. That's really predominant for Mosaic beers, with that touch of stone fruit.
All right, guys. So the
Put 'em in.
flavor on Treehouse Doppelgänger. Cheers.
Thank you for bringing it.
Yeah,
Thank
no
you,
problem.
Aaron.
Thank you again, Aaron.
No problem. I'm interested to hear what you think.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah.
Not as grassy as I expected.
Mm.
Just a touch. Nothing too extreme. I get a lot of pineapple. Like a ton of pineapple.
I get a ton of pineapple, ton of peach. Just that big, juicy stone fruit, tropical. I don't know.
What do you
Really
guys
good.
Get, what do you get for mouthfeel?
Pretty pillowy. Kind of
Yeah,
a medium,
Yeah.
medium-ish
Actually, kinda is.
mouthfeel.
Yeah.
I think it's nice and light, like
Yeah.
light on the tongue, especially for a double IPA. Like it isn't chewy, you know.
Yeah, no.
So it doesn't drink at all like I would assume a 8% beer would drink like.
No, it's
So,
crushable.
yeah, in a bad way. In a real bad way.
Especially
I
for
think-
how long you have to wait to actually get this stuff. The
Yeah.
last thing you want to do is just blow right through them.
It's kind of
I
a
get like a-
drastic change in direction from the trajectory we've been on for a while.
Yeah,
Tonight, so.
it's nice. It's nice.
I get like a really pithy, like a
It was
pulpy OJ type of thing up front
Yeah.
too. You know,
I can see the OJ thing. It's not quite as predominant to me as the pineapple, but I do get the pith, like that kind of bitterness a little bit.
Mhm.
It's really surprising to me that there's a lot of grass in the
I agree.
smell, but not a whole lot in the flavor, just kind of a touch. So
It does. It reminds me of playing soccer when we used to have orange slices.
Kind of,
sugary
yeah.
orange
Yeah,
slices,
yeah.
yeah.
Just the beginning of it.
I hear you on that.
It's pretty cool. No, it's super drinkable.
I guess we'll go around and get people's final ratings. So, Tyler, final rating on the Treehouse Doppelgänger.
It's an A- for me. I mean, it was good. It was up to the name. I don't know. Maybe it's just the style. I'd like to see a little bit more sweetness out of it, but I think it should be style. I mean, it does live up to the name though.
Jesse?
I'm gonna have to go A- too. Like I've said before, that like any IPA thing isn't my deal, but like this is really good beer. It doesn't have, I mean, it has the appearance obviously, but it doesn't have a lot of the other qualities that like any IPAs have, which tend to be the super grassy, whatever. But for like 8%, man, I could imagine like this being a really terrible lawn mowing beer. Like, it drinks like a lawn mowing beer, but like a couple cans of these and you're not.
Your
No
line,
longer-
your
there's
lines
no
will be
more
looking-
straight lines, yeah?
Yeah.
Lines will be
So-
looking like that going through the yard.
Yeah.
I think it definitely lives up to the hype. I think I personally prefer a little bit more aggressive bitterness, but that's just
Yeah.
a personal preference thing, not necessarily a quality beer thing. I think it's really good. So I'm pumped.
I would say for me, A beer. I really like these like juicy tropical IPAs, and it takes away the qualities that I don't like about a lot of them, like that grassy, astringent
Yeah.
kind of note that you get with a lot of them. This does not have that. This is all juice, super drinkable, as everybody has said. So, A beer for me. The only knock I guess I really have is not super complex. I mean, it's pretty much going in one direction, and that's what you're getting. But really enjoyed it. Thanks, Aaron, for bringing it. And again, A beer from me. So
Well, I'd say it's an A beer as well, and I'd agree with you in terms of complexity. It's like a one-directional kind of feel to it. Yeah, I don't know. It is easy drinking. I think it hides that ABV pretty well. The question is, would I, on a repetitive basis, when I'm back home to see my sister, would I wait in line for this time after time? I don't know that I would. Possibly.
Particular reason, or just not super stand out, or just not.
I think it's stand out. I don't know. I have an issue with the whole cult following, sort of sit in line for long periods of time
Yeah.
type deal. But once a year, I probably could do it.
Yeah.
And if it was worthwhile to this group, and I could get different styles, I would, and bring it back home.
how about a
To
letter
discuss.
grade?
Oh, I give it an A.
Okay.
It's in the A.
I would kind of have to reflect with the rest of the group. A- beer. I like the flavor I get out of it. I like getting the extra pineapple, stone fruit, tropical environment. I could kind of go more or less on the haze part out of it. I know that just kind of fits with the trends that are out there for right now, but I could take it or leave it on that as long as it would keep the same flavors. So, solid beer. if you can happen to find anybody who's willing to bring it back for you,
Yeah.
start sweet talking.
Well, there you have it, guys. A or A minus beer from us. If you've had this one, go ahead and comment down below. And otherwise, if you guys enjoyed the video, subscribe. Until next time, cheers. Thanks for watching.
Last note.